All right, guys, I'm here. All right, what can I do for you guys? So I am here. I'm just adjusting everything really quick here. Like I said, they changed my stream key around. So let me just edit that real quick here. Make sure everything's right. So, what can I do for you guys? You had a little bit of time off here. All right, I think I've got it here. I just want to make sure it's going to save the videos to the right spot. Okay, we should be good. All right, now that I got that all fixed. All right, what can I go over for you guys? On measurements and things like that. Can I help you with anything? Next up is integers. So pre-algebra stuff, square roots, squaring, exponents, things like that. That'll be available on Sunday. Our next exam is 11-1. So is there anything you'd like me to go over? Howdy, howdy. Well, we still have a lot to do, Amber, on the exam. We still haven't done integers or anything like that and the algebra. But for measurements, it's just going to be converting your measurements and doing sig figs and things like that. So sig figs and being able to convert from, one set of units to another set. But you'll be given the conversion factors and things like that. So you'll be given the conversion factors, you'll be given, so you don't have to memorize any of that stuff. But we still have 2 more sets of topics because your exam isn't until the 11th. So we still have pre-algebra and algebra, basic algebra, to get to first. But if you could do the worksheets that are, again, present, or presented on Blackboard, then you're going to be fine. But if there's anything from the video or the, review material that you need me to go over, then I will go over it. Well, on that one, Deanna, if you email me, it'll be a lot easier to do it that way because I don't know what you got wrong on the exam. Unless you have it in front of you and you want to go over a problem, that's fine. If you go into your exam on Blackboard, yeah, if you go into your exam on Blackboard, you could see which ones you got wrong. It'll tell you which ones are marked wrong. So without me specifically logging into your exam, which, I could do, I just don't like to make it public which ones you got wrong. But if you do that and send me, what you think, look at them and see if you can figure out what you did wrong. And if you can't, then let me know and I'll let you know. That's not a problem at all. So anything else, guys? I hate to cut it short. I thought we were going to have a lot of questions. Your midterm grade went in. It's just basically whatever you got on the first exam is what your midterm grade is. So, that's all we have as a grade right now. Like I said, I don't like to keep you prisoner if you don't have any questions. Or are you guys that good, or am I that good of a teacher, or is it a combination of both? You should have a grade section under course management. There should be a grade center. If you go to your assignments, let me see here. There's a way to do it. I got to go into student mode and figure it out. I'll figure it out and I'll let you know because there's a way to do it inside the student. me see. Let me see. All right, it should be there now. For whatever reason, it was hidden. So if you go on there now, you should be able to see it. I got it now. It's there now. Yep. It was, for whatever reason, on this one, it was hidden, which is weird. I rather do examples from the homework in case people have them. So, Amber, if you have if you have like a question from the review sheets or something like that, I'd like to do those. That way I'm doing the work that you have to do anyway, right? You know why all those were hidden? Now I'm thinking about it. Because this wasn't my course. Remember, somebody else's course was there. So the Blackboard shell was already set up by whoever. That's why you couldn't see your grades. I was wondering. Because I'm like, I don't block any of that stuff from you guys. All right. When and why is 0 not a significant figure? Okay, good question. 0 is not a significant figure if it's a placeholder. So, in a number like this, they're not significant because they're placeholders to get to where the number 1 is. Okay, so in our case here, if they're leading zeros, they're never significant. If they are trailing zeros, again, they're placeholders for 300, they're not. Okay, so trailing, they're not. However, if there's a decimal in the number, like this, okay, then they are significant. So here, they're not. At the end, they're significant. Okay, if there's a decimal in the number, it doesn't matter where the decimal is. So let's say we have 0.000100. The leading zeros aren't, but the trailing zeros are because there's a decimal in the number. The rule is if there's a decimal in the number, find your first non-zero digit, and that digit and everything else is significant. So this would be 3 sig figs. This one would also be 3 sig figs. Okay. This one would be 1 sig fig, and so would this one. If they're in between numbers, like that, then they always are. So if they're placeholders to get to a whole number or keep a whole number somewhere, then they're not significant. If there is a decimal, then at the end they are. There should be a place where you could see the whole exam, what you got wrong. Maybe it's after the exam's over. I know there's a place, because I have people questioning it all the time. Maybe if you click like upcoming or graded or submitted or something like that. Does that make sense, Yusuf? Good. Yeah, so if the zeros are in the front, they're never. If they're trapped, it's always. And if they're at the end, they're only significant if there's a decimal. What else can I do for you guys? Anything else, guys? All right, well, if you have no other questions, I mean, feel free to email me. Let me know if you have any problems. And the new stuff will be posted this Sunday. Our next exam is 11/1. All right, guys, have a good week. And if you need me, I'm here.